Hello and welcome. We do have in the bottom left cool fish. I'm not 100% sure who this Terran is. It's an S-rank Terran though. And in the top left we do have Soma. And yeah, this is my third Broodwar cast, so I'm still a beginner. Please go easy on me. But I'm having some fun. I love Broodwar for the game what it is, and I've loving it for forever basically. I've loved these Blizzard signs since I saw my first one in one of these Terran missions. And yeah. Happy to provide some casted replays here. Casted games. Hey. So the Terran is not gonna go for a wall-off. I'm not 100% sure on the maps actually currently right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and learn those alongside casting here. This is gonna be a lucky scout here for our Zerg player. Soma. And there we go. Eric's not gonna make a wall, so this supply depot is, I think, gonna boost your mining efficiency, because this SCV, as you can see, is just gonna go into a straight line now, and before it was basically doing like a kind of a spoon shaped whatever you want to do, you know, if you bend a spoon, like a bended spoon shape or whatever. And first SCV already going out to scout here for our Terran player. Yeah, let's see what Soma's gonna do. He's gonna go into a pool before hatchery here. Pool gas. So you'll be able to get a very quick access to either speedlings or lair. Go for. As I said, still learning those builds here as well. I'm gonna go into gas here. This is gonna be links, I'm pretty sure. There we go. And they're gonna be good to push out the SCV. We're gonna get a bunker here on the low ground very early for our Terran player, so he wants to defend the low ground. He's not gonna throw down a depot there to bolster the wall. Instead, the depot is gonna be here in the main base. And we're just gonna see some single-fired marines. Of course, this is a good setup against... oh, by the way, we did go into lair first here, not speed. So this is, of course, a good setup against those early marine pressures we've seen a lot recently. With like, you just walk across the map with like 3 marines and kill a drone or 2 and then walk back. And there we go. So this is the attempt here. It's gonna be 2 marines. Maybe they're just looking for an overlord. That marine might be joining here. This is a weird position. Can't even see them yourself. Go overseer, overlord coming down here. I mean, he's trying to hide from this overlord. He doesn't want to show the exact timing here. Pretty sure Soma should know about this. He's at least gonna find out with the Zerglings right now. Is he gonna commit to a fight here? Actually, putting on some damage on those. Not gonna kill one. So we need some Zerglings here. I'm pretty sure. Oops. There's no Zerglings in production right now. Bursts are spawning now, and these 3 marines, they have potential. You need to be careful. You don't want to lose drones here. Not even one. And just pulling them onto the high ground might be the safe play here. Or Soma. And he's actually not going to go that far. But now the marines are standing behind the wall of minerals there. And he's even going to get a 4th marine there. So this is some very nice pressure from our Terran player. I think starting to pick this off. And there we go. Gonna clean this out very nicely. Actually not losing too much. He has like 3 low links here. That's pretty good. Would have been a bit better on focus firing here from our Terran player. And we're gonna go into a 2 barracks academy rush here. So this is gonna have a very early stim and a nice pressure timing. You can basically fight the Mutalisks very well because you're gonna have very early upgrades on your marines in terms of range and stim. Fire is almost done. So that's when we're gonna see the Mutalisks. This is a 2-base Muta rush kind of. It's the fastest one because he skipped the link speed in the beginning. I'm not sure if he has it yet. But yeah, so the idea is get Mutas out as fast as possible, as many as you can. It should end up being like 6 to 7 in the first wave. So of course it can only be 6 because you can only stack 3 lava. But looking at the gas, this is like about 6 to 7 meters you can afford. And then he's gonna have some nice poking potential because he's gonna have one shot potential at those SCVs here. That barracks coming up behind this, and the engineering bay is done. We should see some turrets going up here very soon. There we go. First turret is gonna start. Mutas are morphed. Yeah, this turret, if it's done when these guys hit, then it was the perfect time. We have our first couple of medics coming out here. I'm gonna try and poke out to see if he can clean some of these zerglings. He's gonna get one of them for free, and then gonna pull back here because he needs to be careful. Doesn't want to fight the mutas with the zerglings together. Now falling back into the main base here. So this is always a very interesting second because you're sitting on top of your high ground ramp with your marine force to guard your main base. But he has like one marine in the bunker right now. So these lings, they could totally come in and just run by the bunker and try to get some. Or maybe get a turret or something. Of course, those SCVs can drill and whatnot, and you have a lot of options there as well. But just saying. It's a very critical moment. As you can see there, he's going to go for a bunker bust with those mutas combined, and he's going to get the bunker. Now he can maybe finish some of his marines. Not really going to have any luck there. But we do have a lot of mutalisks, so there's a potential to pick off turrets at this time. Even oh, he revealed his overlord there. It's a little bit messy. I think we're about to see a third base soon here. He's very light on drones. He's only 3 mining on his minerals there. 17 drones only. And yeah, I'm curious to see how deep he wants to go on those mutalisks so far. It seems we're going to +1 here. There we go. And there it is. Finally some extra drones coming in. And this one is going to get at the third base location. So he's going to get into third base behind. These marines are, I think, range is done now, so they are actually good at fighting the mutas now. And we're losing some of these mutalisks, but it was a full group, so he picked off basically all of the turrets now. Even evacuating these SCVs a little bit, well, yeah, I guess afraid that these mutas come back, and now, as they come back actually, he didn't miss to rebuild those turrets, and his bioforce is basically starting to counterattack. So this is how you kind of want to do this. There's a random drone here, which maybe wanted to become something else once. And as I say, the third base is not gonna go up yet. It's just a drone over there. There's a ton of overlords just running around this map. He's gonna pick off this one for free, basically. And yeah, we have to see a sunken defense here for the Zerg player, Soma. He's trying to pick off any marines he can from this group here, but nice grouping there by our Terran player. Yeah, this one did stick out there. If you can get a medic, this could be amazing. We're starting to lose some of the mutalisks here. And this is gonna keep the pressure off the Terran space, but as I say that, there's nothing back here in mining. These turrets they're not remade yet. He is making them, but now the mutas come in again. The turrets, they're not done yet. This was something you're supposed to do while you're pushing out, while you're kind of micro against those mutalisks outside. But this is a little bit of a mistake here by a Terran player, not reclaiming his natural actually. But he will deny the drone here on the third base for now. This is a good denial, of course. Medics can't hit mutalisks. And now he can sit in the mineral line. Oh, this is terrible. The Marines have to come back actually, because he can just sit inside the base. He picked off all the crucial turrets. And there's no armory, there's no starport. This is such a huge delay for the Terran player here. And even those like single fight Marines, they're not gonna fare well against 7 meters still. He's gonna pick off this turret again. And we can see our Terran player is kind of running out of money now. Finally the Bioball is coming back here, but it's still gonna have a tough time here. He's killing all of the SCVs. We're down to 12 SCVs, 12 workers for the Terran player. This is less than the Zerg player. He even shot one of his own Marines. That's how angry he is right now. He's gonna lose even more SCVs. Oh my god, 11 SCVs. And he's not making any right now. You can see he's not making them. There we go. He's making finally SCVs again. And yeah, full group of mutas is gonna come back and clean house, it seems. You're gonna kill all of the Marines, while medics can't. You can have as many as you want, but you can't do anything with them if you don't have the answer, you know? If you don't have the Marines. You can have as many medics as you want. Not gonna do anything. Well played by Soma. Just basically killing Aaron with his meters. He was very committed because he never got the third base in the end, but still very nice executor. Pretty crazy meter micro.